Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food and another installment of I Never Saw Such a Thing. Today we're doing hot dogs. No, not just any hot dogs. We're going to New York City. We're going to Manhattan and we're going to have the ubiquitous and iconic Sabretts hot dog. Now, our friend Michele Grant was gracious enough to smuggle these back for us. These are made in New York City. They've been made in New York City for quite some time. So let me tell you about the Sabretts story and what makes Sabretts such kind of a big deal. So back in 1928, Samuel August and Fritz Frankel opened the Star Baking Company. And then in the 1930s, they started to realize that there was a market for hot dog buns, and they started manufacturing hot dog buns and decided, hey, might as well make hot dogs as well. So they did that. Now, they wanted to decide on a name for just the business that was doing the hot dogs and the hot dog rolls, and they were going to call it Star. But they ran into a problem, and the problem was the meat packing company Armour Star had an issue with them using the name, so they couldn't use the name Star. So then they went with Sabre. We liked the name Sabre. But then they had a problem with the Sabre Tuna Fish Company. So they really liked the name, so they decided to keep the name Sabre, but they just add to it. So they made it Sabretts, like Little Sabre. And that's what they did. So starting in the 1930s, they were manufacturing hot dogs and hot dog buns under the Sabretts name. And that's what we have here. We have a genuine New York City hot dog. Now, these are the hot dogs that you will find on every street corner. They were selling to companies like Nathan's and Papaya King, who were, famous for hot dogs on their own. Now, typically when you go to New York City and you see the carts and you see the Sabretts umbrella, they're not franchised. Those people bought their own carts. So the company sells the entire carts. The carts, the hot dogs, the bun, the whole 9 yards. So when you go to Manhattan and you see these Sabretts carts, you're going to get yourself a dirty water dog. And these are hot dogs that are boiled in the New York City municipal water, which really makes them taste good. And so, again, Michele smuggled these back for us, so we have genuine Sabretts hot dog. Now, or as some people call them, Sabretts. Now, the thing is that we want to keep it simple, all right? We're just gonna, like we're going to eat it off a cart. So again, I have my municipal water boiling in the background. We're going to pop one of these in there and cook that. The bun doesn't really make a difference, but you should limit yourself to what you're going to put on your hot dog, especially when you want to taste that hot dog for the first time. So we're going to put yellow mustard, which is a given. We're not going to put ketchup on it, but we are going to put sauerkraut on it. And this sauerkraut is from the Pickle Guys. Now that's a big deal because the Pickle Guys was founded by Alan Kaufman in 1981 on Essex Street in the Lower East Side. Now that area used to be known as the Pickle District because at the turn of the last century, not this one, there were dozens of kosher pickle manufacturers all up and down Essex Street. And that's why the district became known as the Pickle District. But the Pickle Guys are the only ones left there. Now, I have had the pleasure of having stuff from the Pickle Guys because Michele brings them back from New York. And so I have had pickled green tomatoes, pickled okra, pickled jalapenos, you name it, whatever it can be pickled, they're pickling it. And they're doing it the old-fashioned way. It was really cool. So I also got a jar of the Pickle Guys sauerkraut, and we're going to put the sauerkraut on it. So my water's boiling. Let me go ahead and pop one of these in. I'm probably going to do two, but I'm going to do one for now. It smells like a hot dog. And into the water it goes. We are going to make ourselves a New York City dirty water dog. Well, in this case, we're making a Los Angeles dirty water dog, but hey, those are the danger dogs. In Los Angeles, you got danger dogs. The dirty water dogs, those are from New York. So, but we're going to have a New York dirty water dog with a New York hot dog with New York sauerkraut on top of it, and I'm just so excited. I think I just butt myself. So we're just going to give that a couple minutes, not too long. We don't want to overboil it. Remember, hot dogs are already cooked, so we're just kind of heating it up. Get my bun ready. Now, you've seen on this show where we've used the New England style rolls, the ones that are squared off, because they're really nice. You can pop them on the grill. You wouldn't find those in New York. So in New York, you'd find your average, everyday kind of roll. Not that I think if you were going to grill the hot dog, I think the New England style roll would be nice. But hey, we're keeping it New York here. Okay, What do you want? You want a hot dog? Hey, I got stuff here. I got mustard. Yeah, whatever. Also, in addition to the hot dog carts you find in New York City, you also find the ones that's selling the hot, soft pretzels. Just a word of advice, if you go, do not put mustard on the soft, hot pretzel, because immediately the guy will say to you, hey, are you from Philadelphia? Trust me, and it'll happen. All right, here we go. Should be ready. Our dirty water New York hot dog. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a bite first, just the way it is, and then I'm going to dress it up. That's a good hot dog. Oh yeah, that's a good hot dog. Now, these are skinless, so they're not going to have that snap that you are going to typically have on a thick casing, but it's okay. These are really good. All right, so now let's put some yellow mustard on it, and no honey mustard or gray poupon or anything. Just regular yellow mustard. That's all you want on it. And now some Pickle Guys sauerkraut. Oh yeah, that looks good. Some of it almost made there. All right, so here we go. Very simple New York dirty water hot dog using a Sabretts hot dog, Pickle Guys sauerkraut. Here we go. Now, those of you who know me know that hot dogs are my comfort food, so this one really hits the spot. Kind of takes me back to the streets of Manhattan, running for my life. No, not running for my life. Last few times, I don't know what it's like now. Haven't been there since the early 2000s, and when I went there, it was a pretty safe place, which is really odd. But that's going to get a big thumbs up. That's going to get 2 thumbs up. That is like the consummate street hot dog that you can enjoy at home if you have very, very kind friends who will smuggle these back for you from New York City. So, again, thank you very, very much, Michele, for doing so. I don't know where to tell you where to get these. Maybe get on a plane and head out to New York City and just go to one of those. You'll see them. You'll see the umbrellas that say Sabretts on it. Just go to one of those carts, get yourself a dirty water hot dog, and enjoy the day. But when you get there, just remember that it's crazy out there. So please be careful. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.